Hey guys, welcome back. Don't worry, I just straight turned the furnace off for this video. I get tired of trying to talk over it. We'll eventually try and move to a different space, obviously. The difficulties is this space is very well developed with all the cards, so it makes it easy to grab anything if I decide to go off onto a little tangent. It's good to be back. I've been on a little trip for 2 months, so it's been difficult to manage the videos and do giveaways and keep up. I'm definitely kind of lost with what's going on right now. I know Pokemon had their 25th anniversary and there was some of the McDonald's cards. Luckily, my wife wasn't on the trip, so she was capable of picking up a few of the McDonald's cards for me. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, so I've been away for a while. That's why there hasn't been any giveaways going on. I don't like to do giveaways if I can't manage them within a timely manner. So I'm already slow about them. For those who know, I don't mean to do that. I just got a lot on my plate. It's getting really hard to find good binder deals nowadays. This is another mystery package. This one was once again the mystery package suggested by Dave from Vintage Pokemon Hunter Brothers. I don't mean to put him in the spot. I just figured since his went pretty well, I'd give him a shot. If you don't know, there is a lot of people taking advantage with the title of saying Pokemon mystery package. My earliest videos when I did mystery Pokemon packages, I was doing packages that had 100+ cards, and I don't even think there was a single rare non-holo in them. And people were charging like 14-30 bucks for those packages, and it was just basically common bulk. And some of them I think I did do refunds on. I said, look, you're full of it. You're just straight scamming people. True, you didn't put that there was a guarantee, but in order for someone to basically do a mystery Pokemon package and to purposely leave out that, by the way, yeah, there's definitely not going to be anything rare or anything in it. Like, I get it, but a lot of people are straight taking advantage of the idea of selling a Pokemon mystery package. They're just slapping bulk in there, calling it a day, and basically charging 2 to 3 times the price what bulk would have costed. If you're going to do a mystery package, I strongly suggest ones that are kind of on eBay, have a high customer review count, a good description, tend to mention the bare minimum that you'll get, like, hey, you're guaranteed one holo. I've had decent luck with those. This one is pretty much the same way. As far as I'm aware of, you're guaranteed a certain era of cards, you're guaranteed a certain amount, you're guaranteed a certain amount of holos. And then, this is, Dave from Vintage Pokemon Hunter Brothers had posted his video. See, already starting off way stronger than most already. Sure, it's not base set, but it's Legends and it's Haunter and it's plays in good condition. And like Dave said, pretty much everything in this is packaged really well. It's all top loaded, so okay, so there's no way to hide what's coming up next. It's back and forth. So this is decent era cards so far. I think that's it. Yeah, so there's nothing else. And it was packaged pretty well. It was in a bubble mailer, and then it was inside of this, and it wasn't over taped, so it wasn't an absolute disaster trying to open. That's one of my biggest pet peeves, is when people over package something. So like, you would probably someone go through all these steps and then maybe they'll put in a top loader, but they would still probably leave a bunch of not even penny sleeve at all, a bunch of unpenny sleeve cards in here. And by the time they get to you, they're beat up. Or, they may have already sent them to you beat up, and then they'll be like, oh, they got beat up in shipping. That's not my fault. I'm not responsible for shipping, which, yeah, you are. You're 100% responsible for shipping as the person who sends something. Don't let people get away with you on that. That's just how it is. So, like this, it's not over-taped. It is a little annoying that it's taped. Granted, if I had scissors, this would be easy to, overcome. I have scissors hidden somewhere. I don't know where. As I said, I've been on a little trip. I'm a little bit disorganized. I'm still getting everything kind of situated. So, see, it wasn't super hard to open. I appreciate that. As I said, this was in a bubble mailer with cardboard wrapped around it, and a Ziplocky to keep it consolidated to add to a little bit of waterproofness, and then on top of that, top loaded. And I think also a majority, if not everything, inside the top loaders is also penny sleeve. So like, this is pretty much nearly as good as self-packaging comes without having like just in super abundance of high-end packing supplies. Once again, because I bought this a while ago, I don't remember the price I paid. I imagine it's the exact same Dave paid on his. So the Haunter on the front looks pretty good. I do wish it was hollow, but it is what it is. Shuckle, alright, whatever. Not the worst, not the best. Mirko, so I'm seeing some penny sleeve. Hopefully, but on the other card, I definitely see some whiting on the back. And it's a Smoochum, not a huge deal, not a huge loss, not a huge win. Ghastly from base set. Looks like a little wear to it, nothing crazy. Paris looks like maybe a crease in it. Oh, just a hair. Okay, so far nothing crazy. The Haunter's decent. Base set Charmander. That's crazy. I don't think, oh, it's maybe it has something to do with the fact that he's not English, because I don't remember the shadow being that large on base set. It looks like there's like a huge amount of shadow for no reason. Charmander again. I don't know if that's an error or a stain. It looks like a possible error. Like it matches the print almost exactly, and it's English, so it's not like it's like a umlaut or anything from a foreign language. That is interesting. That might count as an error. Ekans, not English. Snorlax, Legends, Marowak, base set 2, Charmander, Legends, and I didn't know this guy came in hollow, so interesting hollow. I do forget his name, and you know, I'm gonna pull him out because he's the only hollow and see how good a condition he's in. Okay, so he is penny sleeved, separately penny sleeved. That's a huge win. The centering looks good. He is Japanese. I'm gonna pull him out of the penny sleeve. Actually, I'm gonna take it a step further. Why not? I don't see really any scratches in the hollow. That's good. And how is the back? Minor scratches. Other than that, everything seems to be pretty squared away. This is a strong, there's some indentation there, but I think it's a strong PSA 9. So that's good. I think we may just barely break even though. And like, for me though, that's fine. That's way better than a lot of the mystery packages that you deal with people who are just doing mystery packages on Facebook Marketplace. People are using it as an opportunity to try and sell a mystery package, and they don't have to actually do what they say. You'll have a lot of them that will say, oh, one of these has a first edition Hallelujah in it, not PSA graded, but PSA 8 easy. And then I'll message these people and I'll go, how many mystery packages are there? And they go, oh, we don't know. And I'm kind of like, okay, so the amount is technically endless, because they're afraid. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to ask, how many are there? And you know, they'll say 500, and they'll be like $20 a piece. It's a little much. I probably won't be able to do that one because that won't cover the Lugia itself. But I'm trying to find ones to where maybe they're charging $10 a package, and they're going to have 100 packages, and they're supposed to be a first edition Lugia, you know, in one of those. So, you know, I'm going to go ahead and say, okay, I'm going to buy all of your packages. I'm going to buy all 100 $10 packages. That means I'm guaranteed to win that Lugia. And then if I don't get it, then that allows me to proceed with legal action. Because here's the thing, guys, and granted, that kind of takes the fun out of the mystery package. I guess I get it. But these are just random people on the internet. There are people using Pokemon as much as they can to scam. You've got the resealers. You've got the people selling fake cards. You've got the people selling fake PSA cards. That's a thing now. Fake PSA, fake CGC, fake graders. People making it like they are being graded by an organization, but it's just an individual who has a sonic sealer and a printer. People are manipulating and taking advantage of what they can with this market. It makes things very frustrating. I these guys are at the lowest of the low. They're below scalpers to me. Scalpers, they're taking advantage of a market that's there. Scalping has been in nearly every business. Look at, baseball cards, baseball tickets, football games, all the sorts of venues that have limited access for a certain time period. Pokemon is no different. There is a limited access for a certain time period for a certain, era of cards every time when a reprint or a new print comes out, gets bought out, gets reran, stuff like that. Scalpers take advantage. They rush to the stores. They're doing early bird gets the worm, and they're selling the worm to you at a premium. So as much as scalpers get on my nerves, people doing straight scams really irritate me. I did talk about me getting scammed a couple months ago, and I was going to post the video. However, I lost the video. Just understand that there are people who are manipulating how Facebook Marketplace buying action works. Facebook is aware of this and is purposely not doing anything about it. And essentially, what happens is they'll say they're selling an item. You'll go to buy it. They'll say, oh no, I can't do it via this system, do it via this system. You figure you're still protected by the Facebook Marketplace PayPal system, but when they resend you the thing, it makes it to where when you pay, it doesn't even give you the option to put in goods and services and protection. And so when you pay, it shows up as, it goes through the PayPal system as friends and family, which means there's no protection. And then you don't get the item and they get your money, and Facebook and PayPal will not refund you. And luckily it was only $50, but I basically got scammed $50. And Facebook is completely aware of the issue when I spoke to them about it. And they just said basically tough luck. And it's kind of upsetting. They're a multi-billion-dollar company along with PayPal. And both of them told me to kick rocks. However, it definitely felt like a scam. I should have been aware, but I also was kind of thinking, well, I'm protected by the PayPal goods and services thing. I don't have the video to show you. I'm sorry. Just be aware of it. On the bright side, we will be doing giveaways soon. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to some of the PSA packages coming in, although it is just the one set of 15 coming in. But hopefully this means the ball is rolling and we'll be getting those other packages of 20s, and then also the packages where I sent in 100 cards at once. I want to send more in. So more interesting things to follow. I am sorry I'm behind. As I said, my trip kept me kind of away from the markets and the understanding and the knowledge, and I've been slow on my videos and slow on watching other people's videos. I'm usually good at kind of keeping up with the market research and what's currently going on. I know Pokemon had that new EV box, and they had the 25th anniversary stuff, and they've got, I believe it's Shining Fates and things, and right now it's just really hard to get cards, new or used. I am trying to get some more new cards. I think we're going to basically be forced to do mystery packages and new cards for a while. I think it's really hard to get a deal on any binders nowadays of any vintage era that's anything kind of Aquapolis or older. The prices have just kind of skyrocketed too much, even for the ungraded pieces. And to put this out there, I think we're going to see a recession soon, and collectibles don't do well in the recession market, which really sucks. Be aware of that before you go spending lots of money to get in on this. This is 100% a way to make money. It is a long-term market depending on how you do it, depending on how much money you have to spend. It does get irritating, the PSA turnaround time. I do think I will never use PSA again once my membership is over. They have done a terrible job for PR. They are not taking care of the customers. They are directly just telling people to, hey, sorry, we're just going to go, they're not admitting to what they're doing. What they're doing essentially is, even though they have serviced into a contract with you based on the level of service you have paid for, if it's not the highest level of service, they're immediately putting you on the back end by way longer than the contract agreed upon was. You're not getting any discount for it. You're not getting any extra free services. You're not getting even an apology, besides the mass one that they send to everybody via just on their website or an email. So I think the PSA has failed drastically. I know I'm just going on a tangent and everyone's just wanting to hear about the giveaways. They're coming. They'll be posted in separate videos. I have to figure out what I'm going to do as giveaways. I'm really lost in the sauce with where I left off with all of the cards here at my tables. I have a lot of things to do. I have another interesting idea actually for a massive giveaway. Dare I say it, I have a very intriguing idea to do a giveaway for that PSA Shadowless Charizard I have. Do understand it will not be nearly as easy as any of my other giveaways. I am nervous just talking about it. Uh, I like the idea. I like the adrenaline it brings me just when I think about the idea. I'm definitely not going to present the idea yet because I don't want to put myself at a disadvantage with basically a $3,000 to $5,000 giveaway. Sometimes in the market, even a $10,000 giveaway. PS8 Shadowless Charizards have sold not that long ago for 8 to 10 grand a piece. Then they had a large drop because of the pop count, because a lot of people sent their stuff to get graded and then it lowered the pop count. However, that card still pretty much goes for 4 grand right now. That would be a huge hit for me, because I do, I have had intentions of selling it. I, of course, have been asking for a super high price for it in terms of the actual current market. But yes, I'm like 50-50. I don't mean to egg y'all on. I am considering doing a giveaway for the PSA 8 Shadowless Charizard. Uh, it will not be like these other giveaways. There will be challenges to it, to the extent it may even require people to fly in and meet me at undisclosed locations, depending on the giveaway style and or the person to arrive or me arrive to their location. So a lot of things have to be in the works. We'll probably test out this giveaway style with cards that aren't nearly worth as much, but just to test it out. So it'll probably be stuff that's worth in the $100 to $200 range. It will be a fun giveaway style for the participant, for the people watching, and for myself. I think finally it's a way I can bring entertainment to my channel. A lot of my channel for sure is just giveaways and information and just reviewing cards. I'm aware of that. But we're going to go with a change up in style not too long from now. But yes, I am not just doing this for clickbait. I am strongly considering doing a giveaway for the PSA Shadowless Charizard, and more to follow. Thanks. Bye.